Good evening, everybody. Everybody can hear me loud and clear. Hello, YouTube, Facebook 1, Facebook 2. Good evening, everybody. Okay. If you can hear me, at least please acknowledge. Okay. Hello, everybody. Wait, let me get my slides up. Oh no, where's my slides? Okay. Hello, Christy. Can someone say hello to me so that I know that you guys can hear me? Hello, Zihao. Edison, good to see you. Christy, yes. Ben Tan Bun Lek, Bun Tek, yes. Good. Wen Liang, good to see you too. Okay, Sean, good to see you. Okay, everybody's coming in. All right. YY, good to see you. Jen, Guan Long. Okay, Sean. All can hear me loud and clear. Hmm. Okay, good. Yes, thank you. I'm in a little cafe. Yeah, a little cafe. So, okay, all the slides plus one are coming in. Okay. My complexion look good. Really? I think so. It's a combination of okay. My complexion is a combination of a lot of skincare, Korean skincare to be fair, okay, and of course I've go hair plant implant, so maybe that's why. Yeah, we should be going back to Korea again. No, we just find that there's a lot of good Korean products that I haven't discovered. That was our first trip the last time, so yeah. Okay, hello Michael, good to see you. Okay, Annie, good to see you too. Yes, I'm using some hair tonic given by Singapore doctors. Yeah, I don't exactly know what is it, but I guess there's no harm using it. Yes. Have you downloaded Slides Plus One? Okay. You download Slides Plus One, and when you're ready, let me know. Okay. Okay. That's too bright. Okay. I'm trying to get some light. Light is too like that. Ooh. No, I'm trying to get some light. It's a very dark corner here. Okay. Maybe that's yes. We sing. Good to see you too. Okay. Looking great. Right. Okay. That seems a bit too bright. Um, you know what? Forget it. I think a light is fine. Okay, good. Okay. How is everybody? Let me switch off the light. Okay, today my talk is going to focus on two markets, but the one that I'm focusing heavily on is for one's China market. Okay, so the Chinese market is quite a unique market, which I think for the first time, I'm going to talk about it. Right? I've mentioned in passing before, telling everybody for the last 1 year not to touch the Chinese stock market. Did anybody heard my advice? I've advised it for the last 1 year and tell everybody not to touch the Chinese stock market. Did anybody remember? Anybody who remember, say me, me, me. Okay. I told everyone not to touch the Chinese stock market. Wen Xiang, good to see you too. And unfortunately, I have a mentee that right now who believes a lot into the Chinese stock market and uniquely into the Alibaba stock. No matter how I try to convince him, he don't believe. Yeah, and I tell him, please diversify. Okay, I don't think he diversified, but anyway, you sold luckily earlier this year. Was it on my advice or you decided yourself? Okay. Yeah, never touch, run. Okay, yes, I did, right? I told everybody, okay, yes, not to touch it. And if you have heard it, then you would have escaped this bloodbath in the Chinese market. Mr. Lu, any lotion you apply to reduce sunspot on the face? Sunblock. Okay, I apply sunblock right now. Sunblock is best. Hey guys, those on YouTube, please, everybody give a like. Yes, ECP, thank you. I need you all to give a like, please, please. I really need you all to give a like. Okay. If you have heard me and acted on it, long time ago, you would have avoided the Chinese stock market bloodbath today. Okay. And it gives me no joy to tell people that, that I was proven right. It gives me no joy. I don't find any joy in doing it. But I think it's important right now, it's important right now for me to emphasize again why the Chinese stock market is a market that I avoid with a 10-foot pole. Okay. Tim Tam said, go to YouTube and give me a like. Yeah. For those who are coming for first time onto YouTube, please remember to hit subscribe. Okay, please remember to hit subscribe. The subscribe will, yeah, will also be helpful also for me. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, let's start, shall we? Okay, let's start, shall we? Um, so the title of my talk is a bit cheesy, yeah. Okay, I said Chinese stock market 完蛋了. Gone case. Yeah, just in case people don't understand the word 完蛋, okay, is gone case. Okay, and yet the U.S. market is staging a strong recovery, and I'm firing a shot. Okay, I'm firing a shot. This is my 226 top, and today whatever things I shared is not meant, okay, is not meant to be a stock market advice. Okay, it's for education entertainment. How to give a like in YouTube? You know, you watch the video, you know, you hit a like there. Yeah. Okay. So that's the first thing I want to say is that the S&P 500 is rebounding very strongly. Okay. Yeah, it's rebounding very strongly. It's gone up by close to 5% already. Okay, 5%, and this is in the midst of a market that has no good news. It's quite different. It's quite different when we have actually good news. But now we don't really have a good news. Yes, we have got Mary Daly, the San Francisco Federal Reserve president, that actually said, that the Fed is going to slow down. There is potentially is thinking of slowing down, right? But other than that, there are actually no other good news. What are good news? Why is my YouTube channel 1M65? Okay, 1 million by 65, 1M65. Okay, Charlie, good to see you too. Mm, so the S&P 500 is rebounding. Yes, Rain, I'm gonna show you that later. Okay, so the market has rebounded quite a lot. 5% is quite in one week is quite a lot, and a lot of the analysts right now, already now telling people that wow, S&P 5 is going to rise. End of the year is going to rise to 4,300 in 6 months. Yeah, and therefore because of lower inflation and Federal Reserve is gonna has already peaked its hawkishness. So I don't know whether that is true. Is it 4,300, 4,700, 3,009? Difficult to say. Okay, but let me say what they are saying. Let me read to you. Okay, uh, so right now, basically what people say is that the Federal Reserve hawkishness have peaked. It's unlikely for them to be more hawkish, and there is a falling inflation expectation, and that I've been saying for countless times, right? So so the inflation is going to come down, and I've explained to many people why the inflation is coming down. If you still have not understood it, go watch my earlier video, okay? And now people start to understand why is it coming down. So again, right now, I don't know the Federal Reserve will, because of what uh, what the general consensus is, they're going to slow down, but the fact remains that inflation is going to come down. Okay, the prediction is such so. So, uh, so, so therefore, there are people like Oppenheimer actually said that the S&P 500 could rally 10% to the end of the year. Okay, uh, so quite a lot of all these good news are coming out. Now we should expect the market to soften these few days because it's rarely too much. Some bad news come out a little bit on earnings, but this is precisely what the Federal Reserve want to hear. They want to hear that all these things are coming down, so that they'll pull back on their hawkishness. So it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing. Okay, we should not view poor earnings, retrenchment in US as a bad thing. They want this thing to happen. Hey guys, there are 457 of you, 184 of you give a like only. I don't know why is it so difficult to beg for a like. Yeah, is it really that difficult? This is the only thing I ask from you guys. Yeah, ask on like, hit subscribe. That's what I ask from you guys. So difficult. Yeah, I don't understand. Okay. So some of you say, "Ayah, Mr. Lu, you never fire a shot. Why you never fire a shot? Because every time you fire a shot, I follow you. I was busy lah. I got other business to take care. Running around the Europe is no fun, man. Yesterday, I took a plane from one city to another city, attend a meeting for for 3 hours, and then take a plane back. Loa Xiong, yeah, plane, not taking taxi. One day turn around, yeah. So I'm rushing around, doing all these things. Yeah, it's very, very xiong. Now I got this terrible tailbone pain that unfortunately haven't recovered. Jimmy, good to see you. Yes, thank you. So anyway, back to this one. But fortunately, I've got some the physio professor that's helping me. Just I haven't got the discipline to do all the exercise. But anyway, but if you look at it, this is the S&P 500. The S&P 500 has gone down by roughly speaking about 18% still. Okay, so we're now at 3,835 points. Tonight it should go down some more by a bit. Okay, I don't know how much. Okay, but it was peaked at around 4,700, 4,800. So still got a lot now. So I robbed my wife's account and find another shot. Okay, I robbed my wife and find another shot. So yesterday on my shot, and unfortunately, unfortunately, this is on Endowers, so CPF. So CPF has a 1 day lag, right? So be based on today's price. So I was anticipating today it should come down. I whack. Okay, so that's how my thinking process is. Can okay. So very yeah. So the one in Endowers, I think is not domiciled in Ireland. Okay, Google is down 7%. Okay, what is the market right now? Okay, what is the market right now on S&P 500 and Nasdaq? I haven't got time to check. So it is a good thing not to take a look at the stock market too often. Okay, yep. So someone tell me what's the S&P 500 and Nasdaq right now from yesterday. So today I anticipate it. Okay, down very little. Okay, so nothing. Yeah. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so in a nutshell, all the bad news, all the bad news are out, and yet the stock market rose. Okay, remember, too much fear of fear take away the fear from fear, right? So it's a strong market, and despite Google and Microsoft having bad earnings result, the stock market still recovered. Wow, Yeah, Sharon, good day to you. So you can see right now that it is a strong market recovery. Yeah, it's a strong market recovery. Okay, so uh, yeah, so I anticipate that the market will continue its recovery. So I bought all the way down, 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 down. Now I'm gonna start buying all the way up as well. So you buy on the down and buy a bit on the up, and then once I reach somewhere around here, I stop buying. I just don't like to buy. It just doesn't make sense that you buy, on the way up too much. Yeah. So those people who want to know when I'm gonna buy, again, go hit subscribe and like on YouTube because that's where I announce it. Okay. Not even on Facebook because Facebook is very inefficient. So I announced it on my YouTube. All right. Anyway, so that's US stock market. Okay. Now let's talk about the China stock market for once. China stock market is China stock market is a serious problem. Serious problem. The China stock market really crashed. Okay, really crash until outside. Yeah, really, really jialat. Really jialat now. How jialat is jialat, okay? This is how jialat. This is the Hang Seng Index, okay? This is the Hang Seng Index. The Hang Seng Index, which is the Hong Kong index, but mainly make out of China stock market. The China stock market has went down over the last 5 years. Last 5 years, it almost hit 33,000. Sorry, 33,000 points, and now it's at 15,000 points. You see that it's fallen by half over 5 years. That's quite jialat, right? Okay, it's even worse than COVID right now. Do you know that? Yeah, COVID is even worse than COVID. I just cannot fathom how can you be worse than COVID? You agree with me? How can you be worse than COVID, but you're actually worse than COVID? So jialat, right? Yeah, it's very, very serious, okay? Right, please give a like and click subscribe in YouTube, please. I really appreciate it. So the Chinese stock market now is worse is much worse than COVID. Okay, and this is another index to look at. This is the MSCI China ETF. You look at it, you know, yeah, it's worse than COVID right now. It's gone case, gone case, yeah, gone case. Everybody now. Henry just asked, just talk about Alibaba. A lot of people, when you buy China stocks, you don't buy China index. Most of you don't. So, so what needs what what most people do is that they buy familiar China stocks, and the most popular of them all is unfortunately Alibaba. Okay, Alibaba 我的妈妈 Ali 阿里巴巴是个可怜的青年. Look at this. It's quite serious, right? Sorry to say that. I sing some song. You want to give a like one? Terrible. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Alibaba, the stock went from 300 over points, Lao Sai until now is 63 points. Yeah, right. 63 points. 可怜吗? Really, really, really very 可怜. Yeah, yeah. It's very, very, very jialat. Yeah. Jialat until cannot jialat. Okay? Yes. Jialat until cannot jialat. Yeah. He become from Alibaba to Ali Bye Bye, someone said. That's quite funny. Sila also want to cry. Yeah. I kid you not, I got friends, many friends who bought it on the way down. We say Alibaba sure make money one, don't worry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So went down tremendously. So it's so actually it's very, very serious, very, very serious. So I see already really, really jialat, okay. And some other China stocks, I just show one more. Okay, this is the NIO is their Tesla equivalent now. NIO went from a high of 60 over US dollars to now 10. Yeah, the crash is terrible. The crash is just terrible. Yeah, a lot of, yeah, the crash is terrible. So what happened recently? It's all political. Now, I don't like to talk about politics, but every time I talk about politics, people will come with Mr. Lu, you're no political analyst, you're shit with politics. It's true, okay? I only know money making. I hate, I just blood sucking businessmen and things like that. But you know what? Whenever politics affect money, I have to take a look at it. And this time around, it is a serious problem, okay? So basically, after the Chinese Communist Party 20th Party Congress, sorry, there's a howling baby. Yeah. Okay, after the Chinese Communist Party 20th Congress meeting, the crash went down jalat. Yeah, went down jalat. So what really happened during the Chinese Communist Party 20th Congress? This is what happens, okay? Number one problem is that Xi Jinping has actually changed out all the top people with his allies. All are Xi Jinping allies right now, and they are very, very tight. So Xi Jinping now has changed the constitution. He can continue for more and more terms. So his power is super, super strong right now. And to be fair, if it's a good government, I don't really care. You look at the early days of PAP, right? They got rid of Barisan Socialists, and they consolidated power and it created our wonderful country. I'm okay. What's wrong with that? But Xi Jinping, unfortunately, didn't win the hearts of uh, of the investors. Okay, and that's a serious problem. So after he got the third term, the China stock market crashed badly. Hong Kong stocks plunged 6% as Xi Jinping third term. Actually, the GDP data was actually a bit more positive than expected, but still the stock market crashed. And by the way, there's a lot of people who don't trust that GDP data. Okay, and basically CNN actually wrote this. Chinese stocks have their worst day crash after Xi Jinping secured his iron grip of power. And during the meeting, it's quite colorful. Right now, as it stands, the queue outside the US embassy in China is very long. A lot of people applying to get out of China. Okay? Yes, Ken, good to see you. And the Chinese wealthy right now are activating escape plans, right? So they are escaping China for two reasons. And what are the two reasons why they are escaping China? Let me tell you what's the reason. Okay, the number one fear is that okay, they are fear that there's gonna tax, they're gonna tax the rich, and more importantly, number two fear is that they are actually fear for their personal safety. Yeah, they fear for their personal safety, and their fears have deepened, you know, in a series of high level, high profile people have disappeared. Jack Ma has disappeared from the public, and tennis star Peng Shu Shuai or something like that. Okay, and some bankers and real estate guy called Whitney Duan. All these have basically vaporized from public view, right? And everybody get very worried, can this happen to me also, right? Or basically there are two big policies right now that are frightening all the rich in China. Two big policies. Number one is common prosperity, okay? And this common prosperity is the one that basically is like almost like, it's not exactly, but it's almost like a Robin Hood prosperity, okay, where they actually don't want the rich to get too rich, and they want everybody to be a bit equal. That's communism, right? In that sense, okay. And as a result, the rich are getting very worried, right? Imagine Singapore start this, the minute you become rich, I'm going to tax you, I'm going to get rid of you, and things like that. Of course, you get very frightened, right? And second of all is the famous zero COVID policy, right? Less than half of you have given a like. Why is it so difficult for YouTube to give a like and subscribe? Please hit like and subscribe, okay? Yeah, that will help me a lot, okay? Please do, okay? Now, when you hit a like and subscribe, okay, you hit a like and subscribe, you get alerted whenever I go live, and more importantly, you get alerted when I fire my shots and things like that. But anyway, so right now, so right now, I thought is very important. Chumei, good to see you. Very important for everybody to know that the zero COVID policy is likely to stay. It's likely to stay. Okay, it's likely to stay for a long time to come, and that's something that all the investors hate, all the Chinese hate, and all this, and that is killing the Chinese economy. So of course people run now. They run for their life. Yeah, run. Okay, run. Okay. Vincent say, hello, Mr. Lu. Just want to thank you for all the life lesson given. Okay. Yes, a very, uh, okay, some idiot is putting some adult dating site. I'm going to block it. Now, how do I block it? Okay, hi. Okay, yes. I just block it. Okay. Yes. Now, yes. All right, cool. I actually blocked them already. So no problem. So actually, food for thought, man. Food for thought. Less than half of you on YouTube are giving a like. Who's going to benefit from this Chinese rich exodus? All the Chinese rich are going out. They must land in somewhere, right? Where are they landing? Where are they landing? Hello, Lilian and Junhui. Where are the Chinese rich going? Where? Not Hong Kong for sure. Not Hong Kong for sure. Yes. Yes. SG. Yeah. SG, of course. Okay. Right. They won't be going Dubai lah. They won't be going Dubai. Yeah. The problem of them coming in is that they drive the prices up lah. Yeah, that's why it's sibei jalat, okay? You think they like to go US right now where US is so anti China? Right? Think about it, huh? Yeah? The Amor country don't like the Chinese. Hong Kong is still dangerous. Where else to go? Africa, right? By the way, there's a lot of Chinese in Africa, right? So therefore, who's going to benefit? If these Chinese rich are not just rich, they are extremely rich. They're extremely rich, rich until cannot reach, right? Yeah, rich until cannot reach. Why do you want to block them? They bring so much money over. Yeah, we must welcome them, embrace them, kiss them, man. Yeah, okay. So the minute the during the Chinese CCP meeting, China, COVID already step up COVID measures. China already stop up COVID measures. All, all nothing is going to change in China, lah. Okay. So what is worse is that Li Qiang, the party secretary of Shanghai now, is now made the company, the country number two. Everybody hates him for all the very tight control over over Shanghai, okay, over COVID. Now it become number two. Everybody say liao lah. Whole China will kena, right? Whole China will kena, right? So, yep. Now during the meeting, you all must have watched some of this news. During the meeting itself, something interesting happened. Okay, sorry for those who came in for Premium Mall, just go straight to Premium Mall Shopee page. Okay, I'm doing a finance talk right now. I'm sorry, right? But you know, Premium Mall is still going on. You just go to Premium Mall Shopee. There are exciting deals out there. Okay, but anyway, did you all watch this video about Hu Jintao kena escorted out of the party meeting? Hu Jintao, yeah, and I watched this again and again and again. And after I watched the news again and again, and different analysts analyzing it, the main conclusion was that that red file, the red file here that contains the name of the nominees, is the center of why he was being taken out. Okay, and he was old already, but he was clearly unhappy and want to take the red file. The red file contains the name of the nominees, but then if you read the video really, frame by frame, then Xi Jinping signal to the to the escort to bring him out, and he was trying to grab that file. Nobody knows exactly why, but the speculation is that some names are inside, as that Hu Jintao thought is supposed to be inside are not inside, and one of them could be his son, and one of them, could be he never expect Li Keqiang, the premier, to be taken out and all this. So all these are very complicated. It doesn't matter what the reason is. We don't need to give a shit. We're in Singapore, okay, and we don't want to get involved in the politics. But what is for sure, Xi Jinping can do this to the previous leader. Hu Jintao is like is as if like Goh Chok Tong during his reign brought you know brought Lee Kuan Yew out of the parliament. That's serious. Who would do that? Yeah, it's very disrespectful, right? Yeah, but it happened. If Xi Jinping can do that to Hu Jintao, right? After the whole China saw this, everybody cojones dropped, right? So all scared right now. So if they're all scared, what they do? They run, man. The whole stock market crash. I've said before, right? Again and again and again, that we do not want to touch the Chinese stock market because it is fraught with fraught with political and policy risks. After you see this kind of scene, after you see this kind of environment, everybody run like the wind. Yeah. Okay. So it's quite a serious matter, right? So of course the Chinese media said no, 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 no. Hu Jintao health was very bad. Yeah, health was very bad. Okay, so he left because he cannot take it. You go watch a video. I watch it again and again and again and again. It's clearly not like that. Very interesting, very drama. Yeah, very very drama. So, yes. So it is a very very serious matter. Okay. Now Let me just state again about the Chinese stock market, and this is not just my view. It's a few persons' view as well. Okay, right. The Chinese stock market. Okay, the Chinese stock market is not an efficient market. Chinese stock market is not an efficient market. It's plagued with accounting irregularities and high policy risk, right? It's literally a gamble. It's literally a gamble. And and the second thing I want to tell everybody is this: the Chinese stock market does not mirror that of the Chinese economy. Right? The Chinese stock market and the Chinese economy are not necessarily the same thing. Okay, when you buy in the Chinese stocks, you're not necessarily buying the Chinese economy. It's two different story. It's the same as the Chinese stock, the Singapore stock market. It's exactly the same. The Singapore stock market, the Singapore stock market is not a representation of the Singapore economy. The Singapore economy is so strong over the last 10 years, and the Singapore stock market has been like that, right? So, so it is quite a different, yeah, quite a different thing, yeah. Charlie, you wasted so many times in what, yeah. So can you see how serious this risk on investment is, right? This risk on investment is, so it is something, have I not said for the last 1 year, please don't touch the Chinese stock market? Did I not say it? Whoever heard it say me. Did I not say it? Okay. Now, right? And basically people who heard what I said, okay? Yeah, who heard I say I told everybody not to touch a Chinese stock market, right? Right? It's yeah, me. Just say me. Right? I said it, right? It is so dangerous. Right? It's so dangerous. Okay. There's only two market I say don't touch. Which are two market, right? China and Singapore, STI. Did I not say it? Yeah. So therefore, why go touch it? No, yeah, yeah. A lot of people get burned very, very badly. Yeah, right. Singapore stock market and Chinese stock market. That's the only two market. Yeah, invest in Cambodia, Laos, Africa, wherever. I didn't say no, but I specifically say China and Singapore. Okay, I'm not equipped to talk about all their stock market, but I know these two market. Right, don't touch the 10-foot pole. Yeah, right. So, so really, it's a very serious matter, right? It's a very serious matter, okay? And all the people in YouTube, please give a like, okay? And hit subscribe if you want to be alerted on my next video, okay? Yeah, I would say that India's stock market is actually quite good. Yeah, yeah. So if you take a step back, okay, take a step back. Why I touch the S&P 500? Why I touch the S&P 500? Because the S&P 500 had 100 years, okay, of history of ascension. Yes, it has volatility, right? But it has 100 years of ascension. Very strong, right? The Nasdaq also have a strong history of ascension, okay? And there are reasons why the underlying market is a strong market. Hi, Kenny. But now when we look at the whole stock market, okay, in China, it represents a humongous policy risk. Is it possible after this stage a rally? Of course, but you are just gambling. You're just gambling, no basis, right? It's very easy gamble. Okay, it's very easy to gamble, and when you gamble, okay, when you gamble, and then might as well go buy Toto. Isn't it better? Yeah. So for those people who just came in, okay, the U.S. stock market is now staging a recovery. I feel that it is time that I fire my last few shots. Okay, fire last few shots, and and be happy about it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So 970 of you in YouTube, please give a like and subscribe. On those who are on Facebook, thanks for participating. We now have 1,200 people. Let's take some questions, shall we? Yeah. Okay. Hello, Nancy. Nancy are from Green Foliage Nursery. Is that your sell foliages and all this? Yeah. Okay. All right. Good. Let's take some questions, shall we? And then after that, it's maybe 10 minutes of questions, and after that, I gotta go to other work. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Indonesia investable. I don't think it's an efficient market. Recession is on a brink, but many stock market bull market started in the start of a recession, so it's hard to say. Now take note. What did I do? During I invest in a crash only with my CPF. I didn't invest in much with my cash. Okay, I didn't invest much in my cash, but I invest most of it using CPF because right now I do think there's a serious recession risk, and I want to have the ammunition. I want to have the ammunition to to have cash to fire off. Okay, not just at stock market, but in businesses and in businesses investment. I am about to set up another startup right now that deals with business analytics. So things like that. So I need cash for this kind of venture. So cash is very important. Yeah. So I prefer to hold some of this cash. Yes. Um, what are the implications if the Fed is going to pivot? It's going to pivot, then the whole stock market is going to rise, man. What do you mean by the worst is behind us, right? What is worse? Worse in terms of stock market, or worse in economy, or worse in inflation? It's three different things, you know. The inflation, I think, has kind of peaked. As long as inflation is more than 1%, means the prices are still going to rise. And prices are going up still, you know. Yeah. So the inflation outside US is going up and sky high, including Singapore. The inflation in US is coming down. Okay. Can you talk more about my business? Yeah, Premium Mall. Everybody in the two Facebook page here knows about Premium Mall, right? Okay, that's me and my wife's business. We sell handbags and shoes and all this and fashion. Then I've got Access Digital that does digital advertising. Okay, and I'm in the midst of setting up in the midst of setting up a business analytics business. Okay, and the other business I have are little percentages here and there that I invest in. Yeah. Any hope for UK? The new PM take over. I think the new PM is a very good business person, so I think it's a good thing. Yeah. Okay. Um, what's the chances? What's the impact of wealthy Chinese coming to Singapore drive property price somewhere? Yes, I think that is possible. Okay, the high end ones are. Yeah, the high end ones. Mm, uh, so someone said something about stock picking. Is it? I just say something about stock picking. There's some smart ass here who thinks that they can stock pick. Maybe you're good. Maybe you're good. But I think 99.9% of people can't stock pick. Yeah, can't stock pick. You can, if you think you can just by reading balance sheet, reading some graphs and stock pick. I think you know, it'll be too easy. If you are so good, if you are so good, you won't be listening to my. You have time to listen to my YouTube and comment. You'll be out there, you know, becoming the next Warren Buffett of next Warren Buffett of Singapore, man. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yep. Okay. The PM is richer than royal family. Yeah. The new PM is very rich family. Okay. I was okay. No, for you see the Singapore stock market, okay, the STI index, okay. Now, are there stocks that individually in the Singapore stock market that done well? Yes, there are. But if you were to compare, the STI as a representation of market versus S&P 500, there's no comparison. Yeah, it's no comparison. Of course, you can individually pick and find some that actually does well. Yeah, try. Yeah, okay. So, um, you fall for Angmo propaganda about China. I just look at the stock market outcome. There's no propaganda. The stock market is down. What propaganda is that? Yeah, it's down until cannot down. What propaganda is that? You want to bet on China using your money? Go ahead. Yeah. So what to do when your stocks are down 40 to 60%? If your underlying stocks are strong stocks like S&P 500 and Nasdaq or equivalent, that will recover over time. Just hold on to it. Yeah. But if you are stock picking, that's a different matter. You need staff. I think Access Digital needs a lot of sales staff. Yes. I've invited everybody who wants a job in a sales, digital marketing sales, digital marketing sales. Please send your resume to me. Okay. How will the US dollar perform? The US dollar, I cannot predict. Okay, so I prefer not to predict, but I still remain strong as long as the interest rate remain rise. Yep, yep. Okay, okay. So, by the way, in those B just arrived here. For those people who just came into a live stream, no, do a live stream in Premium Mall. Chloe is going to increase the price from 1st of November. So, Chloe, yeah, 1st of November. And that's a serious one. So you might want to go to Shopee and take a look now, okay? Stock majority, okay, yep. Um, okay, okay. Do you see Hong Kong market as a better dividend market in Singapore? I think dividend market in Singapore is better. I would prefer not to touch inefficient market like both of them, by the way. Okay, Mr. Lu, can I visit you someday? I stay in Toh Guan too. I work in the oil industry. I think I show you some thing option trading. I always walk around the Toh Guan Park. You can spot me there when I'm back in Singapore. Okay. Um, all right. Okay. Sounds sounds good. All right. Cool. Do you think interest rate will go up further and up? Yes, I think so. But the rate of increase will slow down. Yeah. And I think as well. I think next round there is a 50-50 chance that it could be 75 basis points, and then 50%, 50% chance is 50 basis points. What's your view on Singapore, the three bank shares? I think it's they are quite stable shares. They're protected by government, but I don't see a hell of upside. But yeah, good dividend stocks. Okay. Yes. Okay. Singapore REITs, I don't quite like REITs. I've said it very before. Go watch my the video on dividend stocks. Can you explain how S&P find a compound effect? It doesn't give US dividend. Uh, I stated many times. Go watch my past video many times. How you get compounding. Compounding. Okay. By the way, YSL is going to increase their price on 2nd or 3rd of November. Wow, everybody is increasing price. So that's why inflation continue to happen in Europe. Okay, YSL increase price confirmed on 2nd or 3rd of November. Do you think US stock market has bottomed? Can't tell. I can't tell for sure. There's good chance at bottom. Good chance, but you can never tell. Okay. Do you think Singapore property market will soften? I do think so. Okay. Any comments on gold prices? I don't think I like to touch gold. Okay. I don't know how to assess gold performance. Any chance to bring C by Chloe again? Not many people like it. Yeah. Not many people like it. So Pearly, I didn't. Yeah. Unseen is like poison. You touch, you die. Okay. What's your view on gold? So I don't like to speculate on gold because gold is for preservation of value. It's not for no matter how you touch and sayang the gold, it's still one piece of gold. So gold has no productive value. Yeah. Okay, not like company that's actually production, right? Your whole hair is like growing so fast. Good sign. Is it not fast enough? There, I feel. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So I hope that you benefited from my talk tonight. Okay, and and uh, and I think the key message is that the inflation, in my assessment, is has peaked and is coming down. Therefore, in time to come, the Federal Reserve will have to slow down their rate of increase of interest, and then the stock market then will recover. Okay, yes. Right. So I think that is one of the reasons why I quite bullish about the stock market. It may come down some more. Then there's a lot of black swan that are flying around. But I think you can never catch the lowest point. So I just go in. The other thing I want to say, the Chinese stock market is an inefficient market. It's plagued with policy risk and accounting risk. So I do not think that all of us should touch it if you can. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Yuki. Thank you. Okay. I also also hope that the hair would grow well. Okay. All right. With this, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope the talk has been useful to you. Okay. Please remember to click subscribe and like, and I'll see you next time. Okay. All right. I'll see you next time. Okay. All right. Okay. Good night to everybody. Okay. Good night to everybody. Okay. Yeah. Good night to everybody. Yes. Good night. Okay. So those people in the premium mall, remember, BE wants me to tell everybody YSL prices going up on 2nd or 3rd of November, and Chloe price is going up on 1st of November. 1st of November. Shit, everything is going up one lunch. Okay. Yep. So for those people in YouTube, if you're interested, premium mall welcomes you. Okay. Yes. All right. Good night to everybody. Good night, everybody. Okay. Yep. Good night. Okay. Good night. Okay. All my favorite brands. Ah, yeah. Okay. Okay. Good night. Okay. Good night, admin. Good night, Mike. Cynthia. Okay. Chosen. Good night. Okay. Thank you, KK. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Good night, everybody. Okay. Really appreciate this. Really appreciate this. Okay. Good night. Good night. Jacqueline. Good night to you. Okay. Good night. Good night, everybody. Looking younger each day. Haha. Good night. Okay. Good night.